stars, this is Starry Epic Stories here, and welcome to Q&A Ask Starry Epic Stories. If you guys like this so far, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. And without further ado, let's get to those questions. So, the first question goes to Sebastian. And your question is, before I ask, first, I really enjoyed watching the Yandere series, which is the classic one and the remastered one. It was fun to watch. Well, I am really glad that you actually enjoyed it. So, my question is, and I'm curious, have you thought about doing remake or reboot the Yandere series, like retaining characters, story elements, and fresh storyline? If I'm gonna be really honest, due to everything I tried to remaster for my Yandere series, I feel like it's more better if I just stay the ones that I have actually remastered in my life. Even after 3 years of creating those series, I personally have a way of me just by rebooting it, just the way how I did it. Because honestly, it's not really that hard for me to reboot it everything with the story elements and the fresh storyline, because it's already been remastered, including with some collabs that I have been asked with for sure. But for my answer, yeah, I feel like it would be best if I just keep my remastering audios that I currently have just the way it is. And plus, I have already created the full movie of the Yandere series completely, including the haunted house one that was remastered as well, and the battle between myself and my own character. So yeah, there goes your answer. Anyway, let's go on to the next question. So the next question goes to Adrian. Why did you pick the name Star? I am curious. Well, that is a good question. Really, it's a really actual nice question, honestly. But for my answer, the only reason why I actually picked Star is because a family member once told my mom to me at the time that one day during the near future, I will become a star. So when I heard that little nickname, it made me feel like I really wanted to actually become that star that I've always wanted to be. Not because I've been liking, how can I say? Not because I really like watching the stars every single night when it's clear skies or whatever that could be. I mean, it could be, but it's still not the real reason. But when it comes to me being star in general, like creating stuff as my career, could be personal, but yes. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people will be using that type of nickname as short for Star or Starry or whatever, because I have been changing a lot of names ever since I named myself neither Stars Epic Stories in VA or just Starry Epic Stories. But when it comes to 3 names, I feel like it was more unique, thanks to a good friend of mine that actually gave me that name ever since this year had began. But yes, that is my answer. Hopefully that actually helped, Adrian. So thank you for the question, and let's get on to the third one. Okay, so for the third question goes from Josh Jorgen. Also, just want to say, hello Josh Jorgen. I know we actually kind of met before since you joined in my server, but I'm really happy that you actually asked me 2 questions, which I really am surprised. So I will get to those for sure. But let's go to the first one that you have asked me. You asked this. Who is your favorite person you collab with? And who would you like to collab with in the future? Well, that right there is an amazing question, actually. But my favorite person I have collaborated with is Violet Audios. And the reason why is because she is a very kind, sweet, and the most amazing content creator I have ever met. After a whole year that I have collaborated with her was during the Yandere Mermaid audio. But alongside with the other content creator that I have actually been a part of from there was actually really, really amazing. And she is really, really good when it comes to content creators like this. She loves collaborating with people, always asking for people to actually be joining in for her projects and everything. So when she asked me about that since a year ago, I was shocked. So yeah, Violet Audios is like my favorite person I've ever collabed with. And who I would like to collab with in the future, well, it's kind of tough to say, but if I'm going to be honest, if I were ever to collab with someone in the future, I guess you could say, just somebody that I've kind of known for like a while now, but it doesn't really matter whenever is a large content creator or a small one, honestly. But in the beginning, I just feel like it would be best if I just ask someone or have them actually ask me if I wanted to actually be a part of it. But due to the fact that I really love collaborating with some other people, including other ASMR artists and role players as well, yeah, it could be something. But hey, at least there's going to be someone I'd rather be collaborating with in the near future. But I really hope that actually answers your question, Josh Jorgen. Or I'll just like call you Jorgen for that one. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. Okay, so this question goes from Justin Donnelly. You asked me, what are your favorite activities and hobbies? Well, I really do love when people actually ask me what I actually do for a living, because my favorite activities and hobbies are playing video games with my best friends, spend time with my family members, play instruments, aka piano and a guitar, exercise at home, draw in my free time, video edit whenever I have an audio to actually upload throughout the day, and write out scripts while streaming on YouTube. And honestly, I do love everything I always wanted to do in my own free time. I mean, plus, it's just me that you guys are referring to. I mean, come on. Who would actually love doing their own free time when it comes to exercising, playing video games right after doing your hard work? Even though I am a college student in general in real life, I still wanted to be focusing on that right before starting on doing some fun things in my life. So yes, thank you, Justin, for asking me this question. And let's go on to the other one. Okay, so this next question goes to Darth Thunder 325. And you asked me, would you rather be a Zora or a Gerudo from Legend of Zelda? Okay, I am not gonna lie. The way how the question is actually popped up right in front of my face at the time, I have never played Legend of Zelda at all. I mean, I had a good friend of mine that likes playing Legend of Zelda from my Switch, but it just actually just popped out of nowhere and just went right through it. But if I ain't gonna have to choose, and gonna be really honest, I have to say Gerudo. That's literally all I gotta say from there. Because I don't play Legend of Zelda. I don't even know when I'm actually going to be planning on playing that game. Whether I don't want that or I do. But, yes. For your answer to your question, I'm going to go with Gerudo. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, let's go on to the final question. Alright, time for me to answer one last question from Josh Jorgen again. And once again, Josh, thank you for asking me 2 questions. I really do appreciate that. And for your second question you asking is, if you could choose one small creator and one large creator to collab with, who would you pick? Wow. Honestly, I could be more shocked in real happiness and more of enjoying at this one. But when it comes to small and large content creators, I just love it when it comes to any other roleplay stories that they like to create or somehow ASMR related. I mean, I had a lot of male and sometimes female VAs that have been collaborating with me for most of my projects. But when it comes to being asked to, I already have like 2 or 3 people that I've had been collab with most of the time. But I'm going to go with a small creator first. I will say Toasty VA. And the reason why is because he is a fan of Sonic, because I love Sonic the Hedgehog. A huge fan ever since I was little. I've been playing games as like my own time period since I was a child, back in my childhood. And I've been looking at comic dubs ever since then. And hey, if I were ever to actually collaborate with Toasty VA, doing a lot of comic dubs that's related to Sonic and everything, I would definitely be voicing Amy Rose or Rouge the Bat, Blaze the Cat, or any other female character that's related to Sonic. But honestly, if I had to choose one character I would still voice, it has to be Amy Rose, because I've done that Amy Rose impression once and everybody liked it. So I will say Toasty VA as my small creator I would love to collab with. Even though I never did that before, but hopefully someday I will. And for the large creator I will love to collaborate with, even though it's not really a while, but we are trying to get to know each other at least for a good short amount of time when it comes to us being content creators in general. But if I had to choose as my large creator that I would like to collaborate with, is Solar Audios. And for that reason, I have been listening to his audios for quite some time now, for like over 2.5 years, 3 years actually. That was like literally the first time I have ever listened to one of his audios when it comes to confessions and like, I guess you can say like comforts, vampire ones, because I love all these as well because I have done my part too. And a lot of things could be more related when it comes to his and mine's too. I mean, for everything, I would definitely collaborate Solar Audios, hopefully in the near future. And yet, I think it will be a good start if I were ever to do so. So yeah, that is your second question that you have. Here my answer. So once again, thank you for the second question you asked me. And anyway, that is all for the Q&A asked for Starry Epic Stories. And once again, if you guys like this and haven't answered or even asked me any questions, you guys feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, everything will be in the description. So thank you guys for participating on Ask for Starry Epic Stories. And I will catch you all next time. Love you, my stars.